Who remembers the last time I recorded in good old Scheels All Sports? Taking young homie Johnny boy in to buy some stuff. It's been a while. I wonder how he's doing. Got this old fly reel and the leader's a pile of trash, so we need a new one. 6 cents front and center. Love to see it. They got baby whales. What a shame. What a shame. How's it going, man?
Oh, not too bad.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
You know how to tie a damn fly tippet on?
Not really, but one of my sales guys should.
Cool.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Good, I'm Corey.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Questions?
Yeah, I'm an idiot when it comes to fly fishing, and my leader is definitely too thick.
Okay.
I need a new tippet, and I don't know how to tie it on.
Yeah, we can do it.
Sounds good. It's good seeing you, man.
You too, Josh. Take care.
Yep, you too. Absolute trout. Scientific anglers.
I like this because it usually finishes really clean.
Cool.
Doesn't stack up.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Too bad.
sure I tied this knot and it did hold,
Yeah.
but it also looks like shit, and I'm surprised it held.
What was your name?
My name's Josh.
Josh, Corey.
Nice to meet you.
Appreciate ya.
Appreciate
Yep.
the help.
If you need anything else, let me know.
Sounds good. Fly rod engage, my dudes. Fly rod engage. See you there. And stuff. Oakley dokley do, boys and girls. Thanks to the kind folks at Scheels, we got our Amazon fly rod all rigged up. I believe his name is Corey, but I'm a weekday fisherman. I've been out here, I've been other places. There hasn't been a lot of people. Well, today is a different story. Jeebus cripes. What is going on, you dirty old stash Trout? Let's see if we can catch dang Trout on a fly rod. Last time I came here, we crushed it and everybody loved the video. And we haven't got enough rain lately, so all the spillways and the rivers and the creeks and the waterfalls and the stuff like that have really sucked. I talked about it in the last video. And we caught fish in the last video, but almost all the other spots have kind of sucked. I went into the building and purchased a tag. Gotta zip up my backpack, hold on. Just one, just in case they swallow it. My dad ate some of the trout last time and I kept some of them for bait, and we really don't need them, but if they're bleeding out, you know, might as well take them. I got my trusty Castmaster just in case this fly rod doesn't work, but we're borderline just fully committing to the fly rod. But now we have to find a place on the bank that isn't littered with people. We're gonna go for a little jaunt. I need to lock my truck and stuff, so we'll try right here. Really wanted to get the wind at my back for this fly fishing thing because, you know, I suck at it, but we might not get that choice. There was one that splashed right there. Fishing the same cove as last time. For now, I'm gonna act like I don't have this Castmaster, but I just want you to know that it's hypothetically whispering sweet, sweet nothings to me right now. I'm going in even though the water's freezing. I don't have any other shoes to pick the kids up in. We're gonna be showing up like a wet, dirty scumbag, but that's okay. I think we're gonna have to get out a little ways to get them. And eventually I'll show you how horrendous my fly casting is from a different point of view, probably, maybe, no promises, but for now there's some fish over here, and I think if I can get out far enough I can catch basically my first fish on the fly rod. I don't know, this is some little fly my daddy gave me. So, looks pretty good. And if we don't catch him, it is not the fly's fault. It is definitely my fault. You know, just like anything, it takes practice. And I have almost no practice, so it'd be cool if we could catch like 5. Think we can catch 5? Do you guys believe in me? I think we can. Once we get 1, I think we can figure it out. All right, I've got some weeds. I'm gonna throw the Castmaster just quick. You know, get a little confidence up. Make sure they're in the area, even though they're splashing everywhere, so I'm just making excuses. But I think I do need to move to where the wind's at my back. I'm not good enough at this for in the wind, even though it doesn't look like there's much. There's a little. There's enough that it's preventing me from getting out farther. With that said, my skills are preventing it from getting out there farther enough. Did one just splash like on shore over there? Kind of feels weird using a conventional pole. Even though I've only been using a fly rod for 10 minutes, it still feels weird. We need to get on the board though. And stuff. That thing absolutely slammed it. Trout are fun, man. Hey, why didn't you eat my fly? That's already came off, but that thing destroyed it. You know, fly fishing seems just kind of like an artsier, fartsier way to catch less fish. Am I wrong? All right, we're down to one fish on. If we get one fish on a fly rod, I'll be stoked. And if we get like 10 fish total, I'll call it a fun, good day. Got one. That thing bumped it a few times first. Oh, shit. They are fun. Especially the hybrid boys. There's kind of just a school of them. Came rolling through. There's like 4 or 5 splashes at the same time. Got bumped and then got ham boned by a rare hybrid cut bow again. Man, most of the time I only resort to these guys like once a year and then stop, but these hybrids are sick. Little wipies. Little pink polka dot wipies. Beauty. Absolute beauty. Cheating with a cast master, but beauty. And honestly, I don't give a f, you know? Brought out the fly rod to, you know, make it a little different, but I only got a couple hours before I can pick up the kids, so. Or a couple hours before I have. Oh, hi, buddy. Is that a different one, or is that the one I just got? Should have paid attention. A couple hours before I have to drive another hour to pick up the kids, so. I just want to catch some damn fish. Right at that sand line. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a little sandy area here and then it drops off pretty quick. They're not any farther out than that edge, so we are gonna go back to L fly rod. We gotta get one, you know? It's okay to cheat as long as you get one on the thing that you were intending on doing. Can't tell if it's a rainbow or a cut bow, but alright, let's get the stupid ass fly rod. I'm just kidding. I think it'll be super sick if I can catch one. I just gotta catch one. And stuff. Hey look, there's little minnows. That looks like a little minnow. Alright, comment down below what the hell this thing's called. It's got a little bead on the head. Might be a little bit too big for what we're trying to do here, but I think I got some really, really tiny ones, or I got this, and then I got some massive ones, so my fly selection's pretty limited, as you'd expect. Alright, 3 years from now, I'll get this fly out far enough to hit that edge. See you then. Alright, ADHD's kicking in. Back to the cast master. Then I'm gonna switch flies. This one's not sinking that fast, but it's probably a little bit too big for the job. I don't really know. It's sinking kind of fast for how shallow it is. With that said, I'm not really catching weeds or anything, so maybe I'm just moving it too fast. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that I want to feel one slam a Castmaster. With that said, they're swimming around in schools, and just at that moment there was a school here, so I had a Castmaster in my hand at the time. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just start catching them every cast on a Castmaster and fly rod suck balls. I don't know. Let's find out. Fishing experiment. No, instantly hit. Blue and silver Castmaster is the tried and true. I just had my fly there 47 times. We gotta get one on the fly rod. Do I need like a dry fly or something? Like, I think catching one on a fly rod would be fun, but the process to get there, you know, my ailments of deficit and attention. Where are you, Jimmy? I think are the issue for me in fly fishing. That's a good one. That's definitely a cut bow. See his orange under his. Oh. Good. See ya. Which way are you going, buddy? I didn't see him leave. We do have the wind at her. Maybe I just need like a bobber. Would it be cheating if I put a bobber on it? Don't they call it something else for fly fishing though? Like a cork? Or just a float? They call it a float. Slammed it. I mean, acrobatics wise, fighting wise, how hard they hit it wise. Oh, he's got one with him. These cut bows are pretty badass. Pretty badass. You know what I need to do? This is gonna catch you guys off guard. Well, first of all, I need to do some more catfishing. I've tried a couple times and failed. Like pond, lake catfishing, try to catch some blues. I also need to go bass fishing, which is something I also tried once and failed at. But you know, bass are pretty fun. Especially if I can head somewhere that's got some smallies. Another cut bow. Wrong way, Jimmy. Wrong way. Alright, a few more casts. We gotta get one on the fly. I'm gonna do a smaller fly. And then not use a bobber. And then if I haven't caught one in 15 minutes on the small fly, I'm gonna put a bobber on it and let the wind just push it around, and then I don't have to really do anything. It's right there. I mean, I'm getting my fly there. This might not be the best option today, or I don't have the best option of flies. Not very much line out at all. Definitely getting my fly out there far enough. I don't know. I appreciate any tips left down below. I think I need some of them smaller smidges with a little bead on their head. Look how pretty that thing is. That thing is beautiful. Beauty. You can only see my nuts. Later, friend. Thanks for playing. Couple more casts, and I'll tie on my bigger fly. So I have more confidence in that. Maybe a little bit different one. And I'll set up my phone behind me so you can see how shitty I am at casting it. To be expected though. Third time, fourth time in my life, so yeah. One more tug on the Castmaster and she's going away for good. I thought I was running into the bottom. They're like really down low on this little drop. They're like, I don't know, eating some bugs or shit off the bottom. Even though there's one splashing here and there, all of them are kind of low when they bite. I will say it does feel good to have the first wet shoes of the season. I wasn't prepared for this though. Normally I have backup pair of shoes and a backup pair of socks, but we're gonna have some pruny ass toes. But it is fun getting in the water with them. One with the fish, one with nature. This guy's still gonna freak out, I think. Beauty. Whole cut bow. See ya, friend. Cool watching the trout swim off. Not as cool as watching the flathead in the Clearwater River swim off, but still pretty cool. All right, my feet smell like sulfury Nebraska shit mud. I just went about 100 casts in a row with the Castmaster without getting bit, and for some reason I'm gonna try the fly rod again. I'm gonna try it for like 30 minutes. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then maybe better luck next year, but I'm gonna commit. And this is the only fly I have that has like a small bead on it. The rest have like really large ones. Could you guys even see that? Or they float, so let's give it a rip. Wish me luck. How am I doing, shitty? Where'd you come from, buddy? You're gonna get in my fly line. You're gonna scare my trouts too. That was a pretty good one. Might be one of my longer ones yet. I just don't know what to do with my damn line afterwards. Gotta be one with the flyer on. Oh! Got one. I freaking got one. That thing hammered it. It hammered it. Oh. It hammered it. What do I do now? Is this the point where I reel in my line? What do they say? We're to the reel. I did it. I did it. 2 hours later. Giving equal time to the fly rod. And I did it. Look at that. We did some cheating. We did some complaining. We did some cast mastering. And we got ham boned by a trout ski. And I'm actually pretty excited. Oh. Holy shit. Soaked my little face. Felt pretty good though. I don't know if I talked about the weather today, but 70, calm, sunny, beautiful. Hopefully I made my dad proud. And that one might be the biggest of the day by a CUNT hair. My first cut bow on the fly and my first fish on the fly ever. Beauty. Beauty. Well, I set a timer for 30 minutes and 5 minutes in, we'll keep it going. But not forever though. The woods are calling my name. Who's excited for mushroom season? I know I am. Even though it's like sandy bottom, it's got some stanky ass mud underneath it. All right, well, I was hoping for a little bit more than one trout on the fly rod, but one will do. And it was my first one ever. I just brought it out just because I had it, like I said, but also just to make it a little bit different. I probably could have beat the brakes off him with the Castmaster, but yeah, I at least caught one on the fly rod. And yeah, it was kind of fun. I might try some stuff. I got this dragonfly thing that I got and this big minnow guy. Might try to catch some bass at some point on the fly rod as long as I don't step on it and break it right now. But if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. We got warm weather coming up. We don't have rain, but the water should be warming. Options should be better. And I appreciate you guys bearing with me on some of these less than ideal adventures. This one worked out, but some of the past few haven't exactly been the best, and that's due to crappy weather, not enough rain, and limited time. So if you're still sticking around, I love you. Thanks for watching. See you later and stuff. Thanks. Bye.